Just first off, when did you know you were going to be able to go? Or just how did you feel physically tonight?
Before the game.
Like how far? I guess how far before the game did you know?
It's a game time decision.
Okay. How did you feel out there?
I felt great. I wish we would have had different results, but it felt amazing, man. I feel like being away from the game. How many games was it? 3 games, 4 games?
4.
It just makes you realize how blessed I am, to be able to play basketball, play with my teammates. So, I wish the results were different, but we were able to learn from that experience and apply it for the next game against Chicago.
Obviously, rough first quarter, especially when you have TJ go down in the middle of it. What do you feel like you guys did to kind of just respond and kind of get it together? I guess from the second quarter on, obviously, I think you guys outscored them by 18 from that point forward.
Sure. I feel like we just got to take accountability of things. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't be. We have to be the hunters. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to go in the game and just hunting, have no mercy, and be up 20. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go on a 10-0 run, but we're still up 10. So just take advantage of the situation and play basic basketball.
So obviously you go out for 30. I mean, just what did you like about your offensive game? I know Rick said there were maybe a couple occasions where you drove into crowds that he wasn't worried about, but what did you? I mean, you obviously were aggressive, took some shots in front of people. Like, what did you just like about your approach to scoring the basketball?
I mean, I was able to be myself out there. I feel like the team is better when I'm being aggressive. There's obviously times where, I could have avoided, dribbling into crowds, and I feel like my playmaking, improved. I made a lot of good plays, but defensively, it's still about getting better. And the main thing is winning games, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I have to dive on the floor to win a game, then that's what I have to do.
What did you feel like was the difference in the fourth quarter today? You guys even had a lead at a few points, but weren't quite over the hump again.
Well, to me, I think we shouldn't even be like down. You know what I'm saying? Like put ourselves in that situation. And like I said, I told the guys, if y'all want to go to war, I'm here. I'll be the first one out there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is the mentality that I have to keep bringing to this team. And we have 20 games left, in the regular season. So every game matters. You know what I'm saying? Go from the 6th seed to a 4th seed, having home advantage. That's what we're going for. And just winning is the most important thing from now on. Whether I have 3 points or 30 or 40, as long as I win, I'm super happy.
Rick explained to us that beyond the rest, Achilles and knee were bugging you too. I mean, just culmination of season injuries. And what was this recovery like when you had so much going on?
Oh, it's super hard. You know what I'm saying? I've been feeling this for a long time. I don't use excuses. You know what I'm saying? I just go out there, and if I have to play hurt, I'll play hurt. But I mean, I was hurting myself and the team even more by not being Bennedict Mathurin out there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like taking a few games off and recovering my body was the best thing for me, and I'm healthy now. Whenever I get the opportunity to play, I just go out there.
Came in there. How important was Quenton back
Yeah, for sure.
There? Yeah. What impressed you about what he was able to do, and how did
Good. I just feel like it's super, super hard, for someone to not play, and he came in the game and he made a big difference. His energy is unmatched. Great teammate. So just having him, going to the game and changing and bringing his character into the game, that's definitely something that we needed.
I think it's a combination of just our defensive disposition. I think that we really decided to pick it up on that end. I think that's something that's really helped us. These past couple games been tough. I mean, outside of tonight, I think we've been getting off to better starts. That's something that hurt us a lot last year. Is not starting to give it the right amount of energy. But yeah, man, I think it's been an overall collective effort. We got a good roster of guys, and everybody contributes. Everybody's equally important.
Just, obviously when you lose a guy like TJ in the middle of that, you're already playing without Tyrese. It gets a little bit chaotic in there at first. And just, what was it like to kind of see everything go haywire, and how did you guys manage to kind of collect yourselves, kind of reorganize with kind of the new group that you had going forward in the last 3 quarters?
It's the NBA, man. There's no excuses in this. I think that no matter what happens, you got to go out there and adjust on the fly. It's plenty of teams that are dealing with injuries. I hate to see injuries like just like anybody else, but over the course of a game, you got this next man up mentality. Quenton Jackson came in. I thought he did a tremendous job. And there's just guys that Jarris Walker last game. I think he did an amazing job too. I just think guys that just on this roster are ready to play at all times.
I said, what do you think you did well to adjust? I guess. What do you feel like you guys got together in those 3 quarters? That's what you have to do. But what do you think you did?
Just overall fight was there. I think defensively did a better job. Yeah, that's about it.
You guys have been closing games really well this calendar year until last week. 3 losses, hold the fourth quarter lead the last week or so. Have you noticed a theme in that? Is something going different in fourth quarters for you guys? Is it a mentality thing? What stands out to you in those moments?
It's maturity, man. I think that's comes with it. This group's been together for the past couple of years, and start to know tendencies and who the ball is supposed to go to, who's going to be where. So yeah, just overall, there's maturity levels around.
What impressed you about what he did tonight?
I didn't hear you. So what?
Quenton.
Oh, QJ. Oh yeah. He I think just overall, and picking up anybody full court is tough. But when you got to pick up an all-star full court and make life difficult for him and bust over and it's stuff that doesn't show up in the stat sheet. You know what I mean? But it's equally important just for impact. So I think he did a great job of just asserting himself there. And like I said, he's always ready.
People talk about staying ready all the time, but you hadn't played big minutes in a minute. You get thrown in today. You're guarding Trae Young and have to lead a unit. How do you feel like you did coming in right away? And what did it take to have that kind of game without playing like that in a while?
I just kind of take the pressure off myself. Most of the time when in a situation like that, it's kind of like you might put too much pressure on yourself going out there thinking too much. I don't think, I've been playing basketball for a long time, so I just go out there and try to be me, provide energy on defense, spark on offense, and just, kind of get my guys involved. And we were down early, so I just tried to use that as a momentum pusher. We are where we are now. It can't get no worse, so just kind of go out there, play free, and my teammates just kind of help me just kind of go out there and do me.
You say provide energy. Do you think you were down 18 when you came in? What does that take? Is it effort? How does that become contagious?
Yeah, no, it's effort. It's definitely a lot of effort. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of trying to get everybody on the same page with the same mentality. Me, I'm going out there and I'm not giving nobody no air to breathe. I'm owning you off the back. So just having 4 other guys who can have your back and be on the same time and same energy as you is just kind of set the tone. I think that's why we were able to come back.
On the flip side, what do you think you did well as a facilitator on offense?
I think I just ran the offense. I didn't really try and do too much today. I wasn't trying to score too much. I kind of would just play with a pace, and then if we didn't have nothing, get the ball moving, get us into something. I really didn't try and think too much today. I ain't trying to go out there and make this like I'm a superhero or nothing like that. I just kind of wanted to come in, impact the game, get my guys involved, keep the hot guys hot, and just guards, be a menace out there.
When you come down here, 2 tough fourth quarters, you guys have 20 games left. How do you both reflect on what these games were and try to shift ahead and not remember too much?
I don't know. It's kind of basketball. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. Some worse than others, but at the same time, like you said, we're gonna have more games. So, how quick can we move on to the next game and take this loss, turn it into a lesson, and then figure out and just come back better?
2 fourth quarters, you guys had leads in on this trip, couldn't finish either of them. Do you notice any themes in those? What stood out to you about the way you guys close these games?
I think just getting a hole early. Took a lot of energy to come back, and we just couldn't finish it. And we're just gonna start the games better. Continue to play the way we have to play when we have leads, and then also we just can't get in the hole the way we did.
You're always a big picture, look ahead kind of guy. After 2 frustrating ones like this, what do you say, or try to lead by example and show?
Yeah, we just gotta move on. We got big games coming up. All these games are important, but it happens. You lose some, and you win some. So just gotta keep stay with what we are. Just stay connected, and just move forward. There's nothing we can do about this. But move forward and try to get the next one.
Your very last basket. More time? Do you think?
I just didn't. They crowded me, and I just went. And I just didn't think. Stupid play by me, but. It happens, and I think, put ourselves in that situation, and we got to get a 3 off at that point. So my bad.
What do you feel like you guys did well to kind of reorganize yourself after you lost TJ?
I mean, I thought we fought better. Like, it was just overall just a fight from everyone. You know, it's hard out there. You know, when sometimes you feel like calls don't go your way or whatever, and you know, it does feel like that for me a lot. So, but I think it's just the guys just kind of stuck together. We just said F everything else and just dug down and got some stops in a row and was able to make a run.
What impressed you about Ben coming back? Obviously, he got 30
Yeah, I mean, we know what he can do. He can put the ball in the hoop. Like, it's not a secret. So I'm glad that he was back out there, just doing his thing and being aggressive, and we all know he can do that. So we definitely need him back, and I'm glad he's back.
What impressed you about how Quenton played also? Quenton.
Who?
Q.
Oh, I was like, bro, I don't even know that was his real name. But yeah, no, Q was great for us. Like, just obviously you don't never know when you're gonna play, and his name was called and he responded. Like, just being aggressive. You know, he's been preparing for the moment. You know, the guys that don't play, they usually play together all the time, and he got his opportunity. He came in and he had an impact in the game.
You talked about paint touches a little bit Thursday night, but now that you've had 2 out of your 3 games this season without Ty, the last 3 days, what really felt different offensively without him? What stood out?
I mean, I think we just know he can make plays. He can do a lot of things for us. Get into a lot of things, and distributing the ball, and yeah, I think a lot of our offense is just based on him. So when we don't have him, obviously we gotta find everyone to kind of come together to find ways to be impactful and continue to drive, continue to attack the paint. And yeah, like I said, it's hard. It's hard to keep it. I don't want to talk about it, but whatever.